Hello everyone. So I hope that you are enjoying your online sessions, your online classes. So here we are going to start our third lesson. So that lesson name is synthetic fibers and plastics. So before we will start our lesson, just open your notebook and be ready to write the aim and the keywords of this lesson. Okay. So write down the aim of the lesson. The aim is to learn about types and characteristics of synthetic fibers and use of plastic. So in this lesson we are going to learn some types of synthetic fibers, then the characteristics of synthetic fibers, and then we will going to learn about a plastic. So this is the aim. Next, write down the keywords of your lesson. So first one is acrylic. So one by one write down. So 12 keywords are there. So without mistake write the proper spelling and in good handwriting. So first one is acrylic. Second one is artificial silk. Next nylon. Next plastic. Fifth one is your polyester. 6 polymer. 7 polythene. 8 rayon. 9 synthetic fibers. 10 terylene. 11 thermoplastics, and 12 thermosetting plastics. So I hope that you have completed your aim and keywords. So now we will start our lesson. So in the first session we are going to learn only introduction part. Okay, means what are the synthetic fibers, only that point we are going to learn. So all we know that the clothes which we wear are made up of fabrics, correct? And the fabrics are made up of the fibers obtained from the natural and artificial sources. Maybe we have learned in 6th and 7th standard about the fibers, fabric, yarn and clothes. So one chain is there. Fiber is the first part. From the fiber we are making yarn. Then by arranging the yarn we are making fabric, and then we are using that fabric to make our clothes. Correct? So fiber, yarn, fabric and then clothes. So this is the chain. So just remember that chain. Now whatever the fibers we are getting from natural and artificial sources. So see image, fibers are there. So there are two types of fibers, that is natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Correct? Natural fibers means we get the fibers from plant and animals. So already I have mentioned here. See, plant fibers means the examples are cotton and jute, and animal fibers are wool and silk. In this lesson, we are not going to learn about the natural fibers because already we have learned in our previous class. So in this session or in this video, we are going to learn about only synthetic fibers. Some examples are there like nylon and rayon. So first, we will start about the synthetic fibers. We have to complete one table. See table 3.1, natural and artificial fibers. Okay, artificial fibers means your synthetic fibers or man-made fibers. Okay, same, only the names are different, that is artificial, synthetic and man-made. So you have to make a list of some common articles made from fibers, and then just try to separate means the natural fibers and which are the artificial fibers. Okay, so one I have mentioned here, name of article means you have to write some things that made from fibers. and then you have to write which one is there, means the natural or artificial. So I have written one, that article name is jute rope, okay, or the thing is jute rope. Jute rope is made from jute, which is a natural. So I have written here natural. Like that you have to complete 2, 3, 4 and 5. You have to write here 4 examples. You have to write the things and then you have to separate out in natural and artificial fibers. So for that, just open your notebook, draw this table and start write the natural and artificial fibers. So after completing your table, we will start our important point, that is what are synthetic fibers. So take 5 minutes and complete your table. Already I have given one example. So with the help of that example, you can write the further ones. Write only that things that made up of fibers. Okay, don't write anything, means pen, pencil, don't write that, because they are not made up of fibers. You have to write only those things that made up of fibers, and then you have to identify that the fibers are natural or artificial. So I hope that you have completed your table. So now we will start our main point, that is what are synthetic fibers. So before that, I want to explain about some little bit things about the natural fibers like cotton, wool and silk. Okay, why are the cotton, wool and silk are known as natural fibers? Anyone can give me the answer? Why cotton, wool, silk are known as natural fibers, not synthetic fibers? Yes, because these fibers are obtained from plants or animals. So cotton we get from plant, that is cotton plant. Wool we get from sheep and silk we get from silkworm. So like that, these fibers we get from the nature, and that's why these fibers are known as natural fibers. Now what about the synthetic fibers? So the synthetic fibers are made by human beings, and that's why these fibers are known as synthetic fiber or man-made fibers. Okay, means from nature we are not getting these fibers. We are making, means the humans are making these fibers, and that's why these fibers are known as synthetic fibers. So you have to learn this definition of synthetic fibers. If in exam the question is there, what are synthetic fibers, means for definition, so you have to write that the synthetic fibers means the fibers which made by human beings. Okay, and the further one information now I will explain. So see the image, some beads are there in A, and B is just showing that paper clips are there. They are just joining to each other and making a long chain. So from this image, what are you understand? Means which thing you are getting from this image? See figure 3.1a and B. Now we are learning about the synthetic fibers. I have shown this image. Means there is relation between this image and in synthetic fibers. So you have to find out, just try and then tell me what is the relation between this pattern and synthetic fibers. See the 1 1 1 bead is there, okay, and then in one thread we are just arranging many beads and making one necklace. Here also 1 2 3 4 many paper clips are there. We are just joining that paper clips and making a long chain. Same we are doing in synthetic fibers. Now, as we know that the synthetic fibers are made by humans. So actually what we are doing, so synthetic fibers means what? That is also a chain of small units joined together. And each small unit is actually a chemical substance. Means one bead is one chemical substance that we are joining to other chemical substance, and we are making a large ring or large chain, long chain, that is known as synthetic fiber. Yes, so chemical substances we are arranging and we are making a chain, that is known as synthetic fiber. So we are using many small units combined to form a large single unit. So this is a large single unit and it is also known as a polymer. Okay, synthetic fiber is also known as a polymer. Polymer means what? We are just using one bead, arranging them and just form long chain. So that is known as polymer. So polymer is actually a Greek word. In this, poly is known as many and mer is known as part or unit. Okay, so polymer is made of many repeating units. Repeating means what? We are using the same bead or see the same paper clips we are using to make a large chain. So synthetic fibers means what? The fibers which made by the human being and also a chain of small units which we are joining together and making a large chain is known as synthetic fiber. Also, we can say in different word that we are just using small units to combine, we are using small units combined to form a large single unit is known as polymer. Okay, so this is about the introduction that what are synthetic fibers that made by human beings, and synthetic fibers means what? A long chain which is made up of a single or small repeating unit. We are using here a chemical substance as a small unit. Okay, one chemical substance and another chemical substance, like that we are just arranging and making a long chain. So this is all about our introduction part of synthetic fibers. Okay, what are the synthetic fibers? So I hope that you have understand about this in first session. In our next session, we are going to learn about the types of synthetic fibers that we will learn in our second session. So this session is only about the introduction of synthetic fibers. One another information is there about a polymer. Now polymer is related to the synthetic fiber. That I have said that polymer is related to synthetic fiber. But polymer is not only related to synthetic fiber, that related to natural fiber also. Now how? So polymers that occurs in nature also, and that example is cotton. So cotton is a natural fiber. Okay, that natural fiber is actually made up of small units. Okay, that chain is known as cellulose. The long chain is known as cellulose, and in this chain, whatever the units or the small parts we are using that are of glucose units. Means one glucose we are attaching to another glucose, then third, fourth, fifth, like that we are making one chain of glucose which is known as cellulose, which means the cotton. So that is a natural fiber. So this is the general information, just keep in your mind. Okay, so I hope that you have learned So in this next session, we will learn about the types of synthetic fibers. Okay. Now your today's homework is only about the table, this 3.1 table, and if possible, just write the definition of synthetic fibers. Okay. Write both definition, that is made by human beings and the chain of small units joined together. So both points write down in your definition. Okay. Thank you.